Many youth sports in Manitoba have had to cancel or postpone practices and games because of the poor air quality. This as wildfires continue to burn in northern Manitoba, bringing smoke south. Even the city's big football club, the Blue Bombers, canceled its outdoor practice yesterday. With more on the fallout, CTV's Jeff Keele joins us now live. So Jeff, how are youth sports dealing with all of these cancellations and postponements?
They're being as creative as they can, trying to get as many games and practices in on those days where the air quality is good and hoping that the air quality and the weather cooperates in August. George Marcineau limits the amount of time his granddaughter and her friend spend outside when the wildfire smoke blows in.
If it's very thick, we won't let them go out.
Concerns over the negative health impacts of wildfire smoke have forced several youth sports organizations to cancel or postpone events and practices.
The air quality is a massive concern where obviously kids' health is first and foremost.
We've definitely felt the effects of the smoke.
The Winnipeg Youth Soccer Association says it lost a number of tournament games at the end of May and early June, and they're juggling some league games now.
Cancellations and then reschedules to later on in the season, which hopefully we can play those matches, but again, it depends on how the weather's going to be.
Football Manitoba says volunteers who help run their clubs are finding ways to get games in when the air quality improves.
It hasn't gotten to the point where we've actually lost any tackle events yet. We did lose our provincial flag championships this year. The entire event was canceled.
Even players with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers couldn't practice outside Tuesday. Instead, they did some preparation inside.
They hung around together as players and talked more football. So we got a lot of stuff done. It's good.
Andrew Haleko is a research chair at the University of Manitoba. He says the ramifications for children due to wildfire smoke may be worse as they are more vulnerable.
With a perhaps underdeveloped immune system, they haven't seen the exposures you have as an adult and built up some of the resistance.
He says they've received funding for a lab to study long-term health impacts of car exhaust and wildfire smoke.
We already have generations of the population that have been exposed to bad air, and we don't know what's coming decades from now.
George Marcineau does wonder what this will mean for the next generation.
Seems like we're getting this every year now, and yeah, it is worrisome for parents that have young children, I'm sure.
The youth sports organizations say that when postponements and cancellations happen, this is based on safety policies and expert advice, all to keep kids safe.
Jeff, can any of these soccer or football games be moved indoors?
Yes, soccer and football can be played indoors, and that does happen. The issue is, especially right now, Marilee, space is at a premium. For example, that Leela soccer complex, that large one, that's being used for wildfire evacuees.